If you're anything like me, I did not really have the skill set for shooters, especially for something like Valorant. I hadn't played any shooters at all in the last 5 years, and I mainly just played League of Legends. I'm sure some of you out there have the same problem as me and want to figure out how to improve at Valorant at little to no cost. Lucky for you, I'm also a broke gamer, so I'm going to show you all of my secrets to finding ways to improve at Valorant without resorting to straight up coaching. It might not be as easy to you as having a coach on your own team or getting advice from streamers or high elo players through paid advice, but most players that get to the top find their own way of doing it, and I hope to enable that sort of thing for you today. Hey everyone, it's Quatch Daddy here, giving you some more tips, tricks, and guides on all things Valorant so you can suck just a little bit less. If you want more videos and guides like this, be a homie and drop a like, sub, and comment your thoughts on this and what you'd like to see next. What's important about improving at this game is actually recognizing that you aren't at a disadvantage because you may not necessarily be able to spend money on the game. Yes, there are people that do have access to that kind of money and or would love to spend money in order to get better, but I think sometimes it's good to recognize that you can improve using the resources available to you. Many players start out playing this game because it's free, and in a way, it can defeat the purpose if you just try to dump too much money to get a marginal improvement. Most of the time, your improvement will come from your internal mindset and your practice, and your ability to create value from said practice. Of course, this doesn't mean that there aren't good investments to be making in this game, like a proper mouse, but again, don't feel like you have to dump your life savings just to be good. So, the first thing that people can go through in order to improve for little to no cost is, of course, going on YouTube and watching a channel like this one. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but channels like this are very focused on helping you improve at Valorant and potentially other games. And there's actually a goldmine of content out there based specifically on what you want to get better at. You can learn the intricate details of the game and learn exactly how every agent and gun in the game behaves, or you can think about the major concepts and fundamentals of how to improve. In my opinion, finding the right videos can be very critical in getting valuable insight as to how the game works. The best and fastest way to improve at the game is to simply learn from the best. There's no need to reinvent the wheel here and figure everything out yourself. Many high elo players are willing to help you out and find value in providing these tips to you, so you should definitely take advantage to them. Another great resource to use, being similar to YouTube, would be to watch streams. The same logic from before can also apply in that many high elo players are literally showing you exactly how they play the game, and in turn, you might be able to see some differences in how they play versus how you play. This can also apply to a lot of pro games that go on as well, as seeing high level tournament play is also a great way to find that out. Compared to videos, you can also see entire VODs of players in the game, and you can get a lot of value and information out of them. In some cases, you can even ask streamers directly to explain the rationale behind making certain plays, which is so valuable to improve. There's so much to gain from these streamers, and so many of them are underviewed or underappreciated because of the way the industry currently runs. Another great way to improve at the game is to use tools both in and out of game to help improve your mechanics. Valorant is great in that it has a very feature-rich practice range, where you can practice all types of techniques that you need to improve in the game. There's targets all over the place, and there's also practice spots available that help you replicate real game situations. This is really helpful for practicing proper crosshair placement, getting used to recoil patterns, accounting for movement inaccuracy, proper ability usage, and interaction scenarios. The list goes on. This doesn't have to be limited to just Valorant either. There's so many different tools and programs available for players in order to help them improve their individual play. Very popular ones include things like Kovac's Aim Trainer, which costs $10 on Steam, but another popular option is AimLab, which is free to play and is also an excellent tool to use. It features so many tools that allow you to practice any kind of mechanics that are relevant for Valorant, such as flicking, tracking, looking for heads, you name it. Tools like AimLab are an excellent way to brush up on your individual mechanics to thrive in an environment like solo queue, where they could be quite necessary. The last way I think that people can improve at the game without necessarily needing to spend money is to improve your lifestyle out of the game, that you can honestly just be better in game and in life overall. This sounds kind of weird, but if you think about it, it's pretty intuitive to think that you're probably going to perform better on a good night of sleep with some proper vitamins in your body and just generally making sure that your body is in the best shape it can be. As much as you might think that you can get away with just grinding the game all night every night and get better, mental performance is very much affected by a variety of factors such as sleep and what you eat. In addition, having the right mindset when you approach the game is also a key factor in being able to get better. The key to this would be to focus less on things like results and being able to secure wins, and to focus on being able to grow as a player and to improve your individual skill. Simply playing the game just so you can try to focus on winning is not only an unhealthy mindset, it will also cause you to be burnt out and not enjoy the game overall. I myself have experienced this mindset in the past, and I can tell you that it's simply not worth it to be like that. In the end, Valorant's just a video game, and even if you do have aspirations of going pro or playing really competitively, it's important to take a step back and just enjoy the game for what it is and try your best to improve at it. There's too many players that don't do this, and this is one of the many reasons why Valorant and other video games are so toxic in nature. If you can improve your mindset and embrace that learning this game is a process, from there you'll be truly perform at your best while also enjoying the game at the most. So these are a lot of different ways that you can find in order to improve at Valorant. You might actually find these techniques can also apply to other esports titles and even in some overall concepts in life, crazily enough. I hope that these things will be able to help you in your own games and help you not only feel hopeless when comparing yourself to people who are willing to invest that kind of money. Also, please, you do not need a gaming chair. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Cheers, everyone.